Okay. So again, we're just going to chit chat here for a few minutes before we actually get started. So give us a second. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, I used to go to these horror conventions, and one of my favorite horror conventions was just this past weekend in Chicago, and it was at the Hyatt.
Is that the Midway?
Yeah, it was Flashback Weekend, and Mike and Mia that owned the Midway Drive-In out near Sterling, they're the ones to put it together. But I retired from conventions because they are very expensive. When you buy an autograph at a convention, it's like $80, and then you got to pay for like a selfie with your own phone. Or you can do these professional photo ops, and they're great pictures, but they're still money. Yeah, but anyway, one year they had the surviving cast of Night of the Living Dead, and George Romero was there.
Oh.
And this was the first time I'd met George. I'd met him like 3 or 4 times at different conventions that I'd been to because I used to help vend at these conventions. So we had time to look around. And Kara Schroen was there, the girl who was.
So is that the poster that you have right here?
Yeah, it's right up here, and yeah, that's one of my most prized possessions. It's laying on the floor in my attic right now, so I want to get it reframed in a better frame than I had it. So yeah.
So what signatures are on there?
Well, there is Kara Schroen, there's George Romero, there's John Russo. Maryland Eastwick, and Carl Hardwick had died.
Mm-hmm.
Judith O'Day, Bill Heinzman, the guy that played the cop. I think his name was Carl Stanza or something like that, or maybe that was his name in the movie. Dwayne Jones had died quite a while ago, so yeah, he wasn't there.
Huh.
So yeah, it was just a really cool thing, and they were there at the same time as they had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre reunion, and so Carolyn Williams from the second one, Chop Top, who's Bill Moseley, was there. Marilyn Burns, who was in the first one. And Gunner, poor Gunner, he had died, who played the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy, Leatherface.
Oh, yeah.
But I had actually seen him years earlier, and he was like one of the first like horror stars that I had met. And guess where I met him? I don't know.
Texas?
No, I met him in Rockford. He was at Media Play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, do you remember Media Play?
Yeah,
that was like one of my favorite places to go.
Oh, so. Everybody Media Play. So, I know we were just chit-chatting here, but I think it's time to let's get the show started, shall we?
So we have a great show for you.
Let's do that intro music first. We got to get that in there, Pete.
Oh, yeah. And that's our signature song. What do they call those? Preludes?
Yeah. Prelude to horror. So today, welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Morgan McConnell, and my awesome co-host, Pete Rom.
Yep. How you doing out there?
We have a really good movie classic to talk about. Pete, this is your pick, so why don't you introduce the movie?
Yeah, so this movie was probably when I was very young, maybe in 7th grade. I saw it on television, and it just scared the you-know-what out of me.
So what's the name of it?
It's Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, it's in black and white. It was filmed by George Romero, and it was written by John Russo, and it had a cast of nobodies who became somebodies because, they made this film, I think, for like $121,000.
Yes.
And it struck gold for this movie company. And it was all in Pittsburgh.
It was. Now, the thing about this movie is when they filmed it, they had locals for the zombies, which we'll talk about zombies and the whole George Romero link to the zombies and everything. But they had locals, they had crew members, family members show up and dress up in zombie outfits and everything. It was just a local thing that they did. And a lot of people so this actually took a while to film because a lot of the people had jobs other than this.
They did, and it was predominantly shot at night.
Yes,
yeah,
and weekends.
It was filmed between January of 1967 to July 1967 to January 1968.
Yeah, because because everybody worked.
Yes,
they had a small budget.
Yep.
Now, when we think of Night of the Living Dead with the zombies. They weren't the first ones to come up with zombies because I did do a little checking on that.
No.
So that was 1932 was the Bela Lugosi White Zombie.
Yeah.
Which they did.
That was a pretty good movie. I had seen that.
Yeah. There was earlier and later films such as I Walked with a Zombie was another one. So, and then there was a couple others before.
Yeah,
they really got into the zombies. And the zombies in the 30s and those didn't eat people. They were just risen from the dead, like voodoo kind of stuff. And
yeah, everything. I think one of my favorite older zombie movies would be that Val Lewton one. It's I Walked with a Zombie.
Yep,
that was a really good one.
Yeah. Now, it was kind of funny when you watch this one, everybody sees zombie movies today, but when you go back to this, they're slow. Easy to knock down.
Yes.
And they eat anything. I mean, it's not just brains.
I know. And that's a big controversy as far as zombie lovers, It's do you like the fast zombies or do you like the slow zombies? What should zombies be? Well, I like the slow zombies because, they're decaying, walking pieces of flesh, and they don't have no muscular ability to do anything.
I think the first zombie movie where they actually ate brains was Return of the Living Dead, when the things came out of the canisters, and that's when they said, well, eat brains to help kill the pain.
Right.
And I think before that, it was never mentioned. They just, zombies attack people.
Yeah, and they would just eat everything.
Yeah. Romero, in his career, actually did a number of dead movies. Night of the Living Dead was in 1968. Dawn of the Dead, which I loved.
Yep, I did too. I've watched them all in the past couple weeks.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I have. So last night I finished it up. I watched Survival of the Dead and Land of the Dead. So, yeah, but I'd watched all the previous ones.
Yeah, so he did Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead, Diary of the Dead, which really wasn't that good.
No.
And Survival of the Dead, which you just mentioned.
Yeah. So, I like Survival of the Dead. It's kind of hokey in a way, but, I just like the whole concept of it before it was.
So it's interesting with this film. It took place in just a couple locations. The graveyard.
Yep. And it's Evans City Cemetery. So that's where it was filmed.
I found it odd that they would drive 6 hours to plant flowers on someone's grave just to make their mom happy. I'd say, we made it.
I know.
For a number of years,
Go to the bar during the day and throw the flowers on the window.
And we're ruthless. If you die, just remember that.
Yeah.
Her brother didn't last long. And it wasn't a zombie that killed him.
Nope, it was his fall.
Yeah.
And his head hit a tombstone.
Yeah. Cracked it open. And
it did. Yep.
Away he went.
And poor Johnny. We heard about a lot of him.
Now, what'd you think of Barbara for this movie?
Barbara in this particular one, she was just she was kind of scatterbrained and she was kind of worthless.
Yeah.
She didn't really, she do nothing except
she had
get herself killed.
moments of being cognitive, and the rest of it, just forget about it.
Yeah. No, she was kind of lost.
Yeah.
She's not anybody you would want on your island.
Tom Savini years later. So what we can do is back and forth on this one and the remake that Tom Savini did in conjunction with George Romero. Tom Savini and George Romero talked, and they decided that Barbara needed a little bit more upgrade.
Yeah, she did. And they did. They did a good job of giving it to her. She still, was weak in several
at the very beginning.
But she got
didn't last long.
Yeah. No, and actually that was well done, I thought.
Yeah.
So, and then, I saw the colorized version of Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch the black and white.
Yeah, the black and white. It's
because with the blood and gore, they used a lot of this. I think it's called Bosco's chocolate syrup, and it would look like blood during black and white movies, but in color, it just was like nasty, dark, yuck.
They filmed other than the graveyard. Everything was filmed right there at the farmhouse.
Right. And they rented that farmhouse. It was slated to be demolished, and it was demolished. So, but if you go to that cemetery, which a lot of people do in Evans City, they still have that, the tomb there. And I guess a lot of people paid for it to get redone because they were going to kind of just tear it down and rebuild it.
Oh.
Yeah, but they saved it somehow.
Oh, wow. So some interesting facts about that farmhouse that we were just talking about. Apparently, it didn't have a basement.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So they filmed it in the studio that, was it Carl Hardwick? Is that his name? And then his girlfriend, and he was in the movie. He played the dad, and then his girlfriend played the wife. And she was Marilyn Eastwick, I believe. Yeah, so Carl Hardman's daughter was Kira Schrone in real life. And that's how she got in this movie. She played the little girl.
Yes.
Who had got bit by the zombie.
Well, the husband and wife actually had a radio show of their own. I actually looked that up.
And actually it was Carl Hardwick and Marilyn Eastman who helped George Romero produce the movie.
Brought advertising, radio, commercial production, makeup, and behind-the-scenes experience while also playing Harry and Helen Cooper. Yes. Yeah. And again, like you kind of said, everybody a lot of them were nobodies,
right,
when they
and they just wanted to see if they could make any movie off this low budget.
Yeah, no one really went anywhere. But it was funny as I'm watching it and paying closer attention, when Ben was tearing the house apart. I mean, he was ripping doors off hinges and tearing up tables and anything to get his hands on. He kept walking past that cellar door that had just a single little latch on it, but he kept walking past it every 5 seconds.
Yeah, and then you would see the door crack.
Yeah. But when the camera backed up and they're in the living room, you could see that it was just a sheet of plywood where you could see where the door had been cut out.
Now I gotta watch it.
And the bottom of the bottom of the board where it had been chipped, when they cut it, you could see the wood chip, and then they just painted it white real quick.
So it was just a quick set redo or something.
Yep, because under the stairs, they plastered it because right above it was the stairs upstairs. So when you open the door, they could go right underneath that little spot. They put a light right there, and everybody just kind of stepped off to the side.
Yeah, now I got to go watch it.
Yes. Yeah. So they had to do, like you said, they had to take and do the cellar scenes elsewhere.
Yeah. Yep, they did.
But I kept going, why aren't they going, why just keep going past it? And then I went and looked it up, and I went, oh, because there was no cellar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Movie continuity.
You can make anything happen.
Yeah, it's
called magic.
Well, let's do this. The picture of that cellar door is right here, and as you can see, it's the wall and just a door right there. Yeah.
I don't want that getting away from me.
Oh, yeah. The characters themselves, very interesting that all of them were in the basement. Houses weren't built heavy and thick in those days.
Well, you would have heard something, and I'm afraid I would have had to go down into the basement and check, just like they went upstairs to check upstairs to make sure, why didn't they go to the basement?
Yeah.
Because, I wouldn't want to go down there, but I would.
At least try to open the door. I know that they had it barricaded from the other side, but which didn't make much sense because, again, if you look, there's a door latch right on the outside of the, so if you latched it, they weren't going to get out anyway out of the basement. So that didn't make much sense. But
no,
well, like you said, they filmed at 2 different locations, so it was easy to to get away with that. I'm sure during the time when people watched the movie, they went, "Oh my God, zombies!" And didn't care.
Yeah. Well, no, just first time I saw it, it just really grossed me out. I couldn't believe it. So,
the husband and wife, I felt sorry for her. Boy, was that guy a wanker.
Yeah, he was pretty much
very controlling character. Yeah.
Yep. And mommy did what he wanted.
Yeah. Ben, great. He did a good job.
Yeah, he did do a good job.
Yeah.
He was probably he was a really strong lead in that movie.
He was. Right up to the end.
And then I think, Carl, he came in second, although, he wasn't nobody really liked the guy. And
yeah, the boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah.
She had never acted before. And she tried out for the part and they liked her and just said.
Yeah. And didn't she work for the Hardwick? She was a receptionist or something, and she was in a movie after that by him. And then that was the last time that she had been in something.
Well, let's see here. Was that, that wasn't Judith O'Dea had stage experience.
It was the other Judith.
She played Barbara. Dwayne Jones was a trained educator, actress, gave BEMCON authority, intelligence. No, Romero said that.
Is it Judith Riley, maybe?
Let's see here. Let me see if I've got it here in my notes. I don't have that. Yes, we do have notes.
And I didn't even turn to it because I didn't think I need them.
Yeah.
Because I saw this.
Well, I didn't either, but
times.
Yeah, I can't.
On the next page.
Chugga.
Yeah, Judith Ridley, actually.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and her boyfriend was Keith Wayne.
Yeah. Who I think I read.
Oh, and it was based on, what it was based on.
What?
It was based on I Am Legend.
Oh.
By, what was it? Matheson?
Yeah.
Richard Matheson, yeah.
I'd read somewhere that the actor who played Tommy he came back in the remake, Tom Savini's Night of the Living Dead, but played the sheriff.
Oh, I think I had read that too. Yeah.
So that's kind of an interesting little spin on the character. I'm pretty sure I read that.
I might have to watch that again too.
Yeah. So that was kind of a cool fact. But yeah, he did all kinds of stuff, It just, Romero, a lot of people consider Romero the father of the zombie movies and the zombie era. Because if you think about it, you had vampires, Dracula, werewolves, the Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon, which was great, and then disappeared after 2-3 movies, done. What else am I missing?
It's a subgenre.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And then subgenre of horror, I guess.
And then zombies. So, I mean, it's kind of fun when you have movies where they're all in the same movie and they have to, who's the predominant group in these, because it's funny.
You do.
But yeah, I was happy to see when the husband bit the bullet, literally.
Yeah. No, I wasn't sad.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Ben, right up to the end, so actually nobody lived in that entire movie.
No, and just when you thought you might have a last hurrah, it just ends horribly.
Yeah.
It's just like, man.
It
wasn't a feel-good ending.
No, and I also had to laugh. There was something else that really caught my attention, was we grew up in the age of television when I still remember our first television and rabbit ears, and we got 3 channels and everything, and it was off at 9 or 10 o'clock at night after the news and all that stuff. As you watch this movie, they've got that television sitting on the 2 stools. That has to be the clearest picture for a television with rabbit ears that I have ever seen.
Yeah, because everything would be snow. And it was always like a UHF channel, Yeah. That always seemed like the other channel was 13 was okay, but 23 and 17 were bad.
Yeah. And the other thing that was interesting was the newsroom where the reporters were were just as calm, like it was everyday evening news. No, yes, the dead are coming back to life. Make sure you burn the body. And you're going,
yeah, shoot him in the head.
yeah, I'm thinking our doors are locked. There's guys going to be standing down there keeping stuff out and everything. And then they go to Washington to talk to the scientists and the generals coming out, and they're going to the White House to a joint meeting, and cars and buses are going up and down the road.
Yeah, nobody looked like they were in a hurry.
Yeah. The reporters, the dead are coming back all over the place. It's like, did Washington not get affected, or they're just pockets of zombies coming back?
You really don't know that until they have a television segment saying, oh, and they're coming up all over the place. Yeah. Then they lose the signal.
Yeah, so it really interesting concepts. Overall, final thoughts on the movie?
Well, I have to give it 4 stars.
Out of?
4 stars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I think it's a perfect movie. I really enjoy it. It has its problems, but yeah, I'm a huge Romero fan. I actually brought this. It's the zombies that ate Pittsburgh.
Oh, hold it up about right here a little bit.
And this is everything. I mean, it has all his movies in it. It chronicles his whole stories and stuff.
We'll get a better
George
picture of that.
Passed, but
we'll get a better picture, Pete. And we'll put it right here.
Yeah, but it's a fun read. I love it.
So what's in it?
Well, he autographed this one.
Oh,
and no, yeah, it's just different stories, backgrounds when he filmed like Nights. Oh shoot, what was that one? The Knight Rider movie. Did you see that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good. And I mean, just all his movies, basically Martin. So yeah.
Oh, cool.
If you see it at Barnes & Noble, get it.
So let's see here. For me, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 4.
Yeah.
I still think some of the acting could have been a little better. You could tell that it was dry. I get that it was his first movie, and it was local, things of that nature. But there could have been a little more enthusiasm behind some of the characters. There were on some of them, the boyfriend-girlfriend just kind of walked it out, and Barbara was just kind of a deadpan.
I think that the boyfriend-girlfriend were in there just for the gross factor, because when they were in the car fire, all the zombies pulled them out and started eating them. So.
After it explodes, they were like Kentucky Fried Chicken for the zombies.
Yeah,
which was kind of a sad but yet funny scene. But
yeah, kinda.
Yeah. So again, Pete, thank you for the movie.
Oh yeah,
Night of the Living Dead, George Romero, right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the segment. I know Pete and I are really having a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, so we will be back very soon. Pete and I are going to be doing an interview that should be next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
this guy is the ghost hunter of Oregon, Illinois.
Over at Conover Square.
Yep. He does ghost tours through there.
Yeah.
And should we say his name?
Oh, let's wait till next week.
Okay.
So,
but I'm sure people out there know who we're talking about.
So we've got some fun stuff yet coming. Pete's working on some other things. Pete's doing a great job, so I want Pete to take over some ideas for shows and things for this with us as well.
Yes.
So again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We look forward to coming back real soon for you guys.
Yeah.
So thanks, Pete.
Yep. Thank you, Morgan.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Chris.